Okay, well, it's a complete contrast, the situation in Spain, because we're looking at a country which could supply, so many socialists for the European Parliament. Is that right, Manu?
Of course, we are coming with this trend that started 1 month ago with the general elections. Again, Socialist Party won, and among the big countries in the European Union, if we speak in terms of population, it's the only country where the Socialists have won, which is boosting Pedro Sánchez's position, trying to give Spain a more relevant position in terms of international diplomacy, as we saw with Open Arms or we saw in Venezuela. This means Spain is going to have a really specific weight within the socialist family in the European Union, but also in all the institutions. And we have also some sources saying that Spain is going to ask, for example, maybe for one vice presidency of the European Commission, or even to lead the European diplomacy for the next years.
Okay. In terms of voters' concerns, earlier we heard from Darren McCaffrey there talking on the wider scale, but what do you think was the main issue for voters in Spain?
I think it's a triumph of moderation. As I said it again, it's the same trend we saw in the national elections more or less 1 month ago. There is a big turnout. This time it's also in part because of the local and regional elections we had. But we had in one side the possibility of having the extreme right being in the government that made the left mobilize, and this trend is being there. So even if we have economy, we might have also migrants, but Spain is being quite solidary in these terms. I think it's the moderation movement that don't want extremes to be part of the government, don't want the extremists to be part of any institution, that has helped Pedro Sánchez win again in these European elections.
Okay, so Spain very firmly cementing its place in the centre ground there.